Biddulphology. Biddulphology.
Biddulphology. Okay, I won't say it. All right. So, and I think what a great name. You know, it kind of sums up. You know, I want to be like this guy. You know, I want to. Now, I know you. I know many people won't know you, but you'll come across really well. You just will. All right.
Yeah, I appreciate that. The actual name Biddulphology comes from a parent, a guy called Gary Huggett. He's a parent in Romford, and when I was coaching there, it was it was like the followers sort of things, and it was like the training regime that I used is the way, you know, discipline, values, but using the sport to get that across.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that's what, you know, yes, you get superstars out of it. Yes, you get players that just want to play, and then you get players that, you know, just happy to be on the team. It's great to get the jersey on. But what I did, and what I've always done in my whole coaching career, 38, almost 39 years of it, is use hockey to prepare you for life. Because as in hockey, as in life, you're gonna go to a team, you're gonna try out, you're gonna go to an interview to get a job, you're gonna get setbacks, you're not gonna make the team, you're not gonna get the job. But it's how you handle after that is important. But if hockey can prepare you mentally, and you get a physical aspect out of it because you're becoming fitter and you're mobile, then you'll have a better outlook on life. As woe is me, woe is me. Oh, I'm not the greatest player in the world, but doesn't mean you're not going to get a job, because you've got the attributes of a team player, because you've played with 20 guys for 8 months of the year. You've traveled with them, you understand them, and you understand that, you know, everything can be done in a team environment, pulling in the right direction. It's not down to individuals. So you could have star players. A good friend of mine, Karen Ware, that I worked with as a manager, mind of 14s, under 16s teams, under 18s, I think it was. She always said she didn't want any superstars. There shouldn't be any superstars on the team. And I said, okay. So I go, so how are we going to manage this? And she said, well, everyone gets man of the match. And I said, but that's not really true to life. She goes, yeah, but you got to look at people's self-esteem and stuff like that. And I thought, yeah, and it worked. I got to tell you what, every game you pick a player, we'll discuss it, and we'll give it to the ref. And by the end of the season, every child got man of the match. Didn't have to get a goal, and when even if you got a kid that couldn't score, get any points, by the end of the season, everyone had to try and get points. To the point where I had Mason setting up kids when he was coaching him, to make sure that kid got a goal or a point. So everyone, when they look in the yearbook or the roster book and they go, oh, look, I got a point. Yeah, you did. You were part of the team. You contributed. You weren't just the guy that wore the shirt. And the same in the environment and business. If you're a team player, you're in an office environment, you have a team group, you have a management group. You work as a team for the common goal, which is either to be profitable, or to manufacture, or to do whatever you need to do as your job. But you use hockey as a tool. And the same as rugby, a lot of players from rugby, when they move into business, they're great businessmen because they work in a team environment. They all pull for one goal. And sport is unique with that way. Any sport you do, you have to be disciplined. If you're going to do it to the best of your ability, you still got to be disciplined. If you're just going to do it to keep fit, you still got to be disciplined, because you've got to apply yourself.
Yeah.
If every child has that given tool to just put that in your little box, just remember, whatever you play, if you're in there and you're involved, you have an outcome. You have a choice of the outcome. If you just sit back and watch, what are you going to do in life? Sit back and watch? Are you just going to finish your school system and then just, well, I've done my bit and I'm going to sit back? No, there's more to life. Let's go and get a job. What job do you want to do? Well, you might not want to do the job that you wanted to do when you was at school, but you end up doing a job. But if you're going to do it the best. That's one thing my dad said. If you're going to do a job, be the best at what you do. Don't just do it and just because you got to do it for 5 days a week, 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
You can't be going in at half-assed. And you got to put your all into it. And if you can find something that you really love, you've jackpotted.
Yeah. If you love your work, you'll never work again, really. Because
that's right. Exactly.
It's so easy once you love it. It's
exactly that. Correct.
I agree with you.